Oh, you know what? Mama Bear is out with the kidlings. I'm gonna send them the link for this as well.
Hey,
Are we
there
live
you
yet?
go. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we live. We do. We just doing live stuff.
Waiting for things to kind of happen now.
Oh yeah. We're just waiting. I'm gonna do some shouty outies if you're cool with it, real quick.
Shouty out? Is that? Are we still doing those?
Man, I'm not stopping. Shouty outies like the highest form of shout out. It's like
the highest. Okay, well, if that's the highest form, can we go through a tier on shouty outies then, on what's the highest and what's the lowest?
We could. I think it'd be better off to find out what everybody else's tier is. It's like an S tier shout out. That's a shouty outie. A tier. It's at least shout out season. Shout out city. Shout out city.
Sorry, could you say that again? Could you speak into my good ear? I could sure you said something different there.
Yeah, pretty sure I did. I'm looking on things. We got closed captioning on right now. So we're good. Yeah, no, I think.
All right. If you say so.
Oh no, it definitely got it. Yep, demonetized.
No one wants that one. No one wants that shout out. That definitely is the lower tier shout out.
That's F tier right there. Anyway, closed captions are on. Welcome to the Farm Sim Show. We don't play the game, but I should probably start doing something else because this ain't gonna work.
No, I wouldn't do that at all.
If you guys need closed captions, please don't read them. But they're there if you need them. Hope you guys are having a good day. Welcome to the Farm Sim Show 2 hours beforehand. Not only are we late for the early, but we're super early.
Super early?
Super early. Yeah, we're 2 hours early. I mean, just because your clock still says 1 o'clock.
If you want to go with that, but I still think we're not late. That's all that matters.
Right.
Like, I mean, it says 11:04. It's fine. Let's go off my time, not yours.
All right. Well, that's even worse because that's 4 hours early.
Oh yeah, good point. See, yeah, never mind.
Oh baby. Thundery, maybe we got to. Oh yeah, I got to do the shouty outies. Forgot about that part. Big.
You got too involved with something else.
I got really involved with Yep. Let's just. You know what? I'm gonna jump over here. How's everybody doing today? Ethan, good to see you in here. Favorite Farmer's in here. Good to see him as well. Sassy Farmer, how are you doing? It's good to see you in here. Drive 53, of course. Shout out with the hash browns. Man, I've got that word just in my mouth, just trying to get out again.
Hash browns?
Nope, that wasn't it. Yeah. Bengal Runner with the 5 months. Keep them coming, DJ. You know I got you. And Dan Simpson, welcome to the GoHam fam. 2 years. That's purple right there. That's the color my mom picked out. She picked out the color. Also,
nice.
Alexander Hernandez, a DJ. I always like watching Farm Sim News. I appreciate you, man. They're a lot of fun to do. It takes a long time, but we get it done. Speaking of the mama, there she is right there. Hello to mama. I don't have any buttons, so I don't have a toothpaste tractor, unfortunately. I can do a live one.
Toothpaste tractor.
Good enough. 4B, what's up, man? With the 33 months. Brian's in here with that $5 super chat. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Today is going to be a little bit different. Obviously, Klutch is on a different couch. You want to tell everybody what
it's pretty comfy. I've already had some nice comments about the crocheting up here.
Have you? Yeah.
You know what? It's pretty cozy. You guys are missing out. I mean, you could make fun if you don't like crocheting, but I think it's pretty cozy.
All right.
Nothing? No comments?
I was half paying attention. What'd you say?
Exactly. That's what I thought. I mean, really, is anyone really expecting more from you? No, of course not. No, we are, if you guys haven't been watching the videos the last couple of days, we're actually out on a bit of a mini family trip right now. So I've been actually doing some real life farming. There's 2 videos on the channel. You should go check them out. Hanging out with my brother-in-law. We've been out in the fields. Lots of big equipment that Klutch doesn't know what half of it does. So yeah, you should come check it out. It was good.
Yeah, you had an accident, didn't you?
No, not really. I
on
mean,
day
1. The door wasn't fully closed. It looked like it was closed, but there's like a weird little latching system. It's anyways. Don't blame me. But No,
Weird
it's
latching system.
it's a different latch. You got to like jam it so it's flat, and it just had like a little kink thing on it. And then when you do the lifty lift thing, then the stuff comes out of the thing because the thing's not. Yeah. You know what I mean, right?
You want to
Doesn't
roll
sound
the
like you know what I
intro
mean.
that I should we roll the intro and get into it? We got a lot to talk
Ooh.
about. Somebody let me drive a $400,000 piece of equipment. Didn't tell me how much it cost.
Yeah, it might have been a mistake. Speaking of bad ideas,
Actually, they encouraged me to drive it more. So got a lot of footage of that. I don't even think we're going to show any of the footage of that, but it happened. We'll talk about it. Yeah, we don't play the game, but we do talk about it. Let's roll that intro and let's see if I can still do this.
All right, here we go. Look, there's a button right here. Watch this. Oh, now it's not going to play, DJ. It's not even going to do it. Hey, hang on a second. I can do, just start singing, DJ. Just start singing. It'll be fine. I just have to do this, and then I have to do this. You know what, guys? You have no idea how good this was because I get to hear the audio that was going on in the background. 'Cause I actually get the audio from it. Where is it? Darn it! I get the audio from it, and I could actually hear him going over it. It was actually almost spot on. It was about like maybe half a second too soon.
I was a little early. I was a little early. My alarm system says, "Please stand by." Somebody's breaking in. Let's talk about some stuff that's happening right now, that's going on. Things that maybe you should know about, maybe you don't know about, maybe you already know about this, and you just wait for somebody to tell you about it.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
I got to drive this.
You got to drive this one here.
Yeah.
The high lift.
The high lift. Yes. The H.
Okay.
Or the L200H. And this
Very
Vector
cool.
Man, what I did? Hey, what's up, Derp? Good to see you. What on earth have I walked into? Actually, a pretty tame farm sim joke. Said a bad word earlier. That was fun.
Yeah.
All right, so this it costs close-ish to $400,000. Got plenty of horsepower, power shift transmission. I had a lot of questions on this. The way it looks is the way it is. I don't believe there's any customization. I don't think that there's any extra wheels. Maybe in Farm Sim might have a wheel option or two. But the grab, like, it's permanently attached. That's the way this specific machine is. So there's no extra attachments or anything like that. You can control it in real life. You can either unlock it or lock it. So
Okay.
We'll see.
What do you mean, like lock it or unlock it? Like you can unlock the grapple?
Yeah. So it's got like a dangly arm like this.
Are we really both doing this together right now?
Yeah, well, you're doing it too. You can press the button and go, yeah, and then you can control it. So in real life, you could do that. You can turn it, fully rotate. I sat there for probably too long, just spinning logs around in a circle. I'm not sure they appreciated it, but I did it. You can't really lift if you're going this way, like sideways with the logs going out the sides. You can pick up pretty big logs. However, if you're gonna spin it, you can only pick up, I think it's like 8 meters, 6 meters, somewhere around there. Hey, Paul Strike, what I did? The $3 super chat. What up? I do need to double check. He did. J Turk's calling me out on Discord. Leave me alone, man. Anyway, this thing's really cool. I'm excited to drive this in the game, because after driving it in real life, I think I'm going to do my best to set up the racing setup that I've got in there.
Yep.
I'm going to try and set it up to where it'll work with Farm Sim, so that when it releases, I could do like a this versus that video. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Now, what are the controls like on this? Is there like a joystick to control it, or what do they have?
If I remember correctly, there's, of course, the steering wheel. And then either on the left or the right, there's a joystick that controls this. I believe it's on the left. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, the grapple.
Interesting.
And it's really easy. You've just got up and down, forwards and backwards. And then you've got the controls that spin it and everything.
Yep.
So when you grab, at least in real life, when you grab those pieces on the inside, they come in automatically. So it detects whenever there's enough pressure to where it won't latch anymore. and
Okay.
then those pieces come down. And whenever you open it up, they go automatically. You can control them individually if you'd like, but we had it in a mode where it wouldn't do that.
So in game, I'm looking at this right now. This thumbnail, this picture they've got set up. I wonder how the logs are reacting, because we all know, like, you grab onto a bunch of logs like this, and you end up like, pew, pew, logs are just kind of colliding with each other, right?
Yeah.
Has this been fixed at all? Like, that's my
Suppo-
biggest question, really, is have they worked on
Supposedly,
log
yeah.
physics?
I mean, we saw the video from FarmCon where they were showing off the physics. I thought it was pretty good.
I really hope so. Like I'm still hesitant. Logging is the bane of my existence because of the logs. So
We'll see.
Please be better.
We'll see. Let's check this out. We've seen this a couple times.
Yep. Still old school Volvo. This is cool.
It's just old school Volvo. Cost you 88 grand, 140 horsepower. So it's decent horsepower for the price, I think. Manual transmission, would expect nothing less. 210 liters of fuel. That's quite a bit for this. 21 miles an hour. It's going to be fun. It's a good starting tractor, I think.
I am excited to see Giants doing more older equipment like this at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, I know we've talked about this in the past, but I'd love still to see like an old school John Deere pack or whatever, like an old school case pack, whatever it would be, like a 20-year-old, 30-year-old tractors that we could get, and they could just throw a whole bunch of them in there. But I know the brands aren't really wanting that. They want the new stuff, right?
Yeah. It is brand kind of specific sometimes as to what people want in the game versus not want in the game. We'll actually kind of talk about something interesting, kind of similar to that subject later on when we're talking about modders. I don't know if there's controversy. There's just somebody that was doesn't seem like sometimes the Mod Hub rules apply to everyone. And sometimes things change, but they don't apply to previous mods. We'll talk about it.
Fair enough.
And then the thing that 82 Studio is most excited about. I think a lot of other people as well. Have you seen his video on the Yarder?
I have not. Like I said, I've been a little bit preoccupied this last week and a bit.
Got to go check that out. The person who originally showed off was Ansgar or InPlay. He's a huge German YouTuber. And it's a good friend of mine. I've been friends with him for a couple of years. Anyway, he did a special video with him at Gamescom, and then 82 Studio was able to get permission to use some of the footage as well, which was really cool. It was cool to kind of orchestrate that. Anyway, this is the second Yarder that we've seen. Not the first, but the second. Just wait till next week, fact sheets. Oops. Hello. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Yo, where did you go? I know immediately when the first or second mod releases on Mod Hub if Mr. Marcel's at work or not. I know he's been out of the office the past week or two. I miss you, man. Please come back. Please. This thing's epic. The name of it. Have you tried to say the name of this?
No, never.
Right.
I looked at it. I'm like, I'm not going to say that as a name because that's going to end up like we started the Farm Sim show off with.
Yep. Getting demonetized. Color Force Technic K307C-H plus Echo Flex Yarder. Yeah, I even messed it up there. What a name. Cost you 95 grand. It's got 225 horsepower built in. Not that really matters. It does its job. It can shoot the pole, I guess, 840 meters, which is almost halfway across a normal map. And it can tow around 3 tons. And I have no idea how many logs that is.
It's a lot.
Anyway, there's a log right here, just dangling,
just hanging out.
So this is cool. This is awesome. It's a brand new feature. It's a brand new thing coming to Farming Simulator. I wonder if we're going to be able to get mods that do this. If we can have mods that do this. If so, this basically is a winch, and you could, because you go to this, click a button, and then you just aim where you want it to be, like even off into the distance, and it'll put this little dot. It says like, "Hey, this is a good spot to attach." You just click it.
I'm curious to see how that all works out for sure.
So, imagine.
I love the once again, this comes back to like pumps and hoses too, where you have this very cool feature now that's based in Farm Sim, but it's kind of locked into DLC still.
Well,
that maybe modders can look at and find a way to emulate. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we can all kind of assume that this is going to be a base game feature in whatever the next Farming Simulator game is going to be.
Yeah,
but that's years away. So it's super cool. It's a great way to kind of dip your foot into everything. It can tow between 2 and 3 base game trees. Colin One Gaming with the thing. We got to put that on
2
the
and
screen.
3, nice.
Look at
All
that. Appreciate you. Just think about this. Rideable zipline. Yo, ziplines scare me.
Oh, come on.
Like
Get
I
outta
know
here.
I know it's fine. I don't like dangling.
You were just dangling a minute ago, and now you don't like it. All right.
I don't wanna. Mr. Marcel's ready. Anyway, this is really cool. I think it opens up a lot of opportunities, and some great modders will very likely take advantage of any opportunity given to put this style of thing in front. Imagine this. I mean, this is kind of a winch.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, right? Like the winch, the idea of a winch, because the winch in game, like the stuff, it works out fairly well, but it's a bit of a fight to get most of the winches to work, the modded winches that are in there.
Yep. And those aren't even,
kind of clears up some of that stuff. That's all.
And those are just for PC. So
you're right. That's another point. I never even thought about that side of things.
Anyway, so you got all that. Of course, we showed off the ones from last week as well, so you can check those out if you'd like to. By the way, links to all of these are in the description, so you guys can check the description. I got links to every single one of these things. You guys can take a look at.
Fancy with the links.
I'm doing so good. Let's move on.
Fantastic.
All right, what if I told you that just by using hydraulics, you could break something? Did you know that? Oh, sorry, we usually do it this good. Did you know?
Did you know? I have a question for you. Did you know?
Hey, piff puff pang. Oh, go watch my words today. Thanks for the show, guys.
He's got me a couple of times. I've had to look through his name a couple of times in the live streams. He's got me.
Good. My parents got a new kitty cat, and his name is Ginger Snap. He's adorable. He hates me, but he's adorable. Kept him alive for a week. Ungrateful. Anyway, he says he's a sleepy kitty. All right, so
sorry, what was that noise again?
Look at this. All right, so we've got rock crushing. We're gonna go over to it right here. So you hook up to the machine. We got the base game New Holland right here. You grab the SFB 750 from Paladin, grab a hold of it, unfold it, however it's folded, and then all you got to do is lower it down to the rocks. I imagine it won't be every rock, but some rocks around the new map, Silver Run Forest only, at least that we know of right now. Just lower it down, and it goes. I don't actually know if it goes or
I would assume.
Yeah,
it's got to.
But it's a thing, and it happens. But it's not only that it's a thing and then it happens. There's also missions, rock crushing missions.
Okay, so this is going to be my question for you then.
All right.
Is it only certain rocks you can break apart? Can you go around if there's a rock anywhere in the map? Can you break apart any rock?
I would assume it's just like, if there's one on the side of a mountain, I'm guessing that one's not cool. But like this one, I imagine it'd be pretty cool. Oh, it goes dut dut dut.
It goes dut dut dut. That's how you're killing me, man.
You know what we did when we were doing, if anybody was a marching band, you probably heard the drum line going dut 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 all the time. I remember doing that so much.
Oh boy, here we go.
Brings back some memories. All right, anyway. So anyway, you can do this. Also, the cool thing is whenever you're done going dot dot dot, you've got any rock but not a whole mountain. Oh, neat.
Any rock but not a whole mountain. Okay, that answers my question.
Thanks, anyway,
appreciate
so it makes you stones. I guess I would assume these are exactly the same as the stones that we have in game. Just
so you can get them crushed. Use them for maybe lime if you wanted to. If you had one of the mods on for that, right?
Dot dot dot. And then you got this bad boy right here, which was, I don't know if this was announced or shown yet.
I haven't seen anything about this. When this popped up my feed, I thought when I originally was scrolling through the PDFs, I saw this and I'm like, oh, this must be a new piece of equipment. I'm like, oh, where's the little write-up on this piece of equipment? It's not there.
And it's not there. What's up, Sean? Sean does some streaming on Twitch. He's a cool dude. And his music. Like, Klutch, you got pretty good music, but I mean, he plays,
he
real
rocks
music.
out, does he?
Yeah, he plays.
I just realized I have a Christmas cup right now.
Nice. I have a silhouette of myself. It says still in testing.
Still in testing.
Anyway, so not only do we get to see the crushed up stones, but we also get to see this, the LM.
What model is it again?
841. Look at that. Yep. I don't remember if I sat in one of these or not. I can't remember if this was open, but yeah. So you've got that. Got your dut. Here it is.
I am
Kind of
interested
showing
to
off.
see what like the rock crushing. That's going to be fun. I think that's kind of cool. Something totally different.
It's just a new thing being
Yeah.
added. Really cool.
I can think of what some map makers could potentially do with this now, right? Like if you had an area or even fields, if you needed to move some bigger rocks out of the area, there could be some interesting little gameplay elements could be added because of this. Very cool.
I love it. Anyway, it doesn't
Yeah.
happen at once though. Supposedly, as it progresses, it will
Yeah.
dut into the ground, and the rock will slowly disappear.
Pretty cool. Yeah, no, that's very cool. All right.
Super awesome.
I'm more excited about it now because I was really concerned it was going to be like, yeah, we've got these rocks you can go crush. There's 5 of them out in that forest somewhere. There's little flags on them. Go have fun. You got your 5 rocks. Like, well, what about this rock like right here? I want to go knock this one out of the way. No, not that one. Those ones, right? Like,
I would imagine still these are going to be behind the, if you don't own the land, you're not going to be able to do anything with it. If it's not a mission, you're not going to be able to do anything with it. If it isn't a mission but doesn't have a red flag and you go tut, you're going to get penalized just for cutting down the wrong tree.
maybe.
Officer Jim.
I don't think it'll work with base game. I would think there would be new maps. Guys would have to put a special coding in for the rocks. I'm assuming.
Yeah. I mean, at first I think I said in one of my videos yesterday that it could be something that comes to the base game maps. But then I started thinking, I was like, well, I mean, it would make sense for Giants to do that. But would you need a new game save? Because it's a totally different.
I would assume.
Yeah.
Like that's changing base game coding on that map.
Yeah.
Like there's something would have to be fixed for sure. I mean, depending on how they made it, but my limited understanding of how maps are coded, that would make sense. I do. Let's put DJ's voice in the rug. I agree with that. Could you imagine every time you fire that thing up, no one would use that thing ever. Fire it up for 30 seconds and be like, oh yeah, we're selling this thing off right now.
That'd be the intro to my videos. Are you kidding? You just hear, you see a new mod video. If you guys like Massey Ferguson and rock crushing, this one is for you. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, Giants, please don't ever listen to DJ with these. Please don't, guys. It's funny though. Like, so the last, we were talking just before the pre-stream. It's been like a week and a half. I've been actually doing real life farming here.
Yep.
And one of like the bigger things that I didn't really think too much about is the encroachment from sticks, weeds, rocks, and trees from like the field lines getting into the fields that they want to always try to take back. So always trying to like plant as far as they can up against the edge. And like there's spots where we ran into rocks like that. And I'm like, just kind of wrapping my head around it. I'm like, oh, it'd be cool if we could actually have gone back in those fields and knock those rocks out. The amount of effort it takes in real life to knock a rock out is ridiculous, of course.
Yeah.
Anyways, it has always been. Yeah, Cecil's not wrong.
Thanks. So we got some more interesting. I actually don't have any plausible or factual information on what we're about to talk about. So
okay, I don't know anything about where we're going with this now. Are we still talking about the stuff that's on the thing?
We're gonna need some tinfoil hat time. Tinfoil hat time. Get them ready. All right. So
I got crochet blankets hat. Can I put that on?
please do. One of the SteamDB apps, the 2 unknown ones, he did it. From
just for you, DJ.
From the SteamDB. So this is where all the DLC show up. And I always said when everything changes, something like that, I'll let you guys know. Well, a little while ago, we had no idea what these were. I think because this was updated 42 days ago. This was updated literally 24 hours ago. I have a sneaky suspicion that this could possibly be the year 2 season pass. We know we're getting one. They haven't said like, yeah, you're getting a year 2 season pass, but I think some things have been said.
You think we're getting one? There's nothing confirmed about it yet.
Right, I did mention that. Yes. Yeah, I got nothing else actually.
Keep talking. You're doing great.
No, I don't. This is the one that's also confusing because I have no idea what this could be. But there's got to be only 2 unknown packages. Don't do that to me, Mr. Marcel. Don't you put that evil on me. Only 2. Yeah, there's only two. Marcel knows what they are, but he won't tell, and I don't blame him. Anyway,
it must have something to do with the numbers. They like 8730 and 8740. I think maybe you should read into that some more, DJ, and try and figure out exactly maybe where those coordinates are, and maybe that has something to do with the effect of the gravitational pull of the Earth and on how DLCs will be released on the Steam. I'm sure you could figure something out with those numbers.
Don't make me go Kubota on whatever this is. People still talk to me about that.
What did you do again? I just to refresh my memory.
There was something or another that had to do with the Kubota logo looking like parts of a circle or something, which was totally off in left field. But the funny thing is, it actually did match, and so I
did.
And so I had made the comment, why would it be like this if it wasn't this? What purpose would that serve? And the answer is it didn't, because I was right. Photo.
You were 100% accurate. Kind of, not really.
Yeah, you could tell how accurate I was by how much I bragged about it later. I told you I was right. I told you, Cass.
I knew all the time. I knew all along that's what it was going to be.
Meanwhile, Giants is just going, that's not what we meant. But that's funny. But that's not it.
All right. If you're going back to the tinfoil hat thing.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Do you remember when the Year 1 Season Pass was announced? Like we did the Farm Sim show, and we went through all 4 of the DLCs. And they gave us those little teaser texts for each one.
Oh, yeah.
Did those have anything really to do with anything, or is it just them screwing around and messing with us? I think I feel Mr. Marcel made those up, and it's like, let's just see what DJ and Klutch talk about when we put these little these terms underneath.
Find out. I gotta go back in the images, see if I can find an old image.
Like, this will drive you crazy.
Oh, I got it.
You got them? I can't remember what they all are now. I was looking back at them like after the second one. I'm like, this doesn't make much sense to me. I don't know how these are relevant. I swear they just did it to mess with us.
Well, it worked, but that's not the point. Hang on, here we go.
Okay, you got them all?
All right, so pack number 1, new vehicles for your farm. It was.
Okay, Antonio Carrera pack.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Pack number 2. This will drive you crazy.
That was Kubota. I mean,
yeah. It was Kubota, and
I think I thought we kind of assumed it was going to be. I mean, okay, wait. Maybe I'm being too harsh. This put passenger script in. So I mean, if you want to read into that a little bit, maybe, right?
Yep. That it wasn't a base game feature, which drove a lot of people crazy.
Ouch.
I didn't say that out loud, did I? But it is a true statement. There were a lot of people that weren't happy about that. That's not news.
No.
So.
The Vermeer pack. I don't see how I can read into that one though.
The mower. They're not the mower. The baler.
Do you really find that gets things? I find that so slow personally. I find that's a slow way of getting things done.
But it was
that baler slow.
Yeah, but if you slow down, you're more efficient.
No, that's not how that works.
You sure?
Not for me.
I'm fairly sure the way I do things is extremely inefficient. So maybe if I slow down a little bit.
Well, I agree with you there.
Yeah, this one I'm not quite sure either. And then the first expansion, all new map and a plethora of machines. Accurate.
That's accurate. The plethora of new machines is pretty accurate. I'm just saying there's I think I read into some of those a little bit more than they were.
Yeah, could be.
Anyways.
Then you're just reading into things the way I do.
But
you want to talk about some other stuff that we do?
Always.
Yo, we get Landoll on consoles as soon as it passes testing. Oh,
hey, isn't there a lizard with that already branded on there?
There is. I have no idea how it's gonna work. Marcel, I need help. I should have just hit him up this morning. So this is in testing right now, actually.
Yeah.
If we go to about here, right here, and then here.
Yep. It's ready to rock.
What was it? Landoll? Right here.
Yep.
So it's in the first stage of testing right now. And we know that it's coming because they have said We're super excited to announce that Landoll has been a license officially for Farming Simulator.
It's interesting that custom modding's making that announcement and Giants isn't the one doing it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, there you go. Landoll will go live on console, so it'll stay the PC version, and the Lizard one will go silently offline. Oh, that's gonna suck because a lot People have that on their maps, and they're gonna show up and be like, "Hey, where did it go?"
Well, no, it'll still be there if you've downloaded it, right? It's not like it's just disappeared.
Unless the file name's the same, because it's a separate mod technically. In that point, either way, Gogglepop's here, so we're fine now. Ayo, Gogglepop, I hope you're doing okay. I heard what happened in Raleigh last night. Be good with your bad self, man. Anyway, Klutch is froze.
Hi, I'm back.
Hey, got him. Anyway, so this poor lizard trailer. Anyway, this is super cool. It's really awesome. You got a licensed brand. You also got BC Bueller Farms, who's doing a disc harrow as well. He's announced early he's going to be bringing his Landoll disc harrow. This is only the first of many. This is only the first of many. Oh, I'm so excited!
I'm excited to see it come out to be a Landoll now. That's cool.
And it's custom modding. I mean, come on. They got a bunch of other stuff too. We really haven't talked about much of it. And we showed off their users who got the lizard will still have that in their save. Oh, yeah, right, because they downloaded it.
Downloaded it already. It's not going to disappear. That's what I got to say. What I was saying. I was saying all about that when I was so rudely interrupted and kicked off my internet.
Well, it is better than whatever was going on before. Anyway, custom modding, killing it, rock and roll. Next up,
did you talk about the custom modding planter, the John Deere planter? You talked about this week, I think, right?
Yeah, I did a video on it. Just go watch that. It's fine.
Yeah, just go watch that. I mean, I might have had to play with one that was very similar to that one in real life.
Oh,
just saying, it's a little bit smaller. The 1910, I think it is, was a little bit smaller.
There you go. So, Mr. 82 Studio on his stream on Wednesday that I totally missed until he did a short of it. So he has got the TLX Phoenix working with
the
Reckitt attachment for the back. I got to put it in the right kind of spot here. There we go. But he was able to unfold and get this thing lowered down and tried to pick up. Now it works by, the straps. Yeah. But this is what I was saying is, like with 82 Studio working on this, imagine if the yarder had an attachment that was like on this, but worked as that. You could send it across and then use the yarder to go. Yeah. Maybe drop this down, pick it up. He's going through stuff right now to do all the stuff. But there
might be a few hiccups still.
There were some things that happened. I'm not quite sure he was ready for this. But also, David, I'm so sorry for showing this here. But there's not many people. There's 273 people watching. We're fine. He's got way more views on his short than this stream does right now. Anyway, so he showed it picking it up. It's just another thing, another option, another way of doing something that you could do. There you go.
That's pretty slick. I like it.
He's
That's cool.
doing it. Yeah, I mean the wheels do.
I'm excited to see what, because if anyone can figure out the yarder and how to work different things into that, it's gonna be that guy.
That's so cool. All right, moving on. Vector Man, who was in chat a few minutes ago, he has got his Temper Pro TF840B pack ready to rock and roll.
Well, apparently I've got to do some logging.
Got to do some logging. So there's at least 2 different versions of this. I don't know anything about this specific model, but I do know that it's either a harvester or a forwarder, and it's got a bunk on the back of it or not a bunk on the back of it. And that's what I know.
Or not. What you know about it.
Yeah, that's what I know.
You know all about it, apparently.
Man, I know everything that we can see in this picture about it. Yes.
That's a lot of things you're knowing about right there. That's more than me right there. Hey, look, you even commented on it.
Oh, well, he tagged me. I mean,
yeah, of course.
kind of had to. Yep. I said, oh, yes, that is awesome. He said, looking forward to seeing your next Farm Sim News. It'll be on Sunday's video and the podcast today.
You were lying.
Heart my own comment. There you go. Yeah, it's cool. It's a thing that's happening. It's coming. It's gonna be perfect timing. I like how he took the Platinum Edition logo and kind of did his own little thing. It's cool.
Yep.
We'll talk about something else. Maybe a little tactile farmer.
He's working. This is getting closer. Like it's looking like it's pretty much ready to go. I haven't seen it in game yet, though.
I don't know if it's in game yet or not.
Yeah, that's the only thing I was gonna say.
He's still modeling it. He's got some people helping him, some kind of big time modders helping him out with this. But this is just showing all of the attachments and everything that's going to be possible right now on it. So I mean, we've got it's a subcompact. It's a smaller tractor. It's a little bit bigger than my mower, but not much. But you've got a backhoe on here. You've got a trailer. You get the headache rack on there, the rollover bar, a front loader with a shovel and a scraper, a mower that is detachable. And I think since then he's sent over a few more things that I don't know if he was lets me say or not. So I'm just gonna.
Hopefully it works with like terraforming and stuff. That'd be cool to like landscape your yard with it for PC players. Just saying. See.
Well, we're not talking about PC players today, are we?
Yeah. Oh,
Silver Fox, do you remember?
Hey, Silver Fox.
He's a man. He's cool. Yeah, super awesome. All right. Controversy.
Okay, I haven't heard any of this, so fire away.
Controversy.
Controversy.
Yeah, but that'll be available as well. Ooh, nice. Very, very cool. All right, so this has gone from this. All right. Yes. Hey. We got the Class Choreo pack, which has been the Class Choreo pack, and it had a number on it, and then it went to a Lizard Class or Lizard Choreo blah 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 pack, and now it's just the Class Choreo pack.
Yep.
Changed names a couple times. What happened was we talked about this. That he had the large header right here.
Yep.
Well, it was requested. Yeah, so it's unrealistic because this doesn't exist in real life. It just makes farm sim easier.
Yes.
So, in order to have something unrealistic, you have to have a realistic thing as well. Now, this has been something that's been very known. If you've got a tipper trailer, for example, we use 82 Studios trailer, for example. He's got a version that holds like 105,000 or something like that, which is pretty realistic.
Realistic version, yes.
Yeah. And then he's got unrealistic capacity, 250,000 liters, 200,000 liters, something like that. And I don't think anyone's ever really tried to push those limits when it comes to mods, like an individual mod like this. I mean, it still goes 6 miles an hour. It's just a big header. And for example, the Durus pack that we showed off months ago. Well, the Midwesters, we showed that off last week. The other pack, it exists. It's a big header. This doesn't exist. So they've asked him to do this, the smaller version, which is the realistic version. And he was able to do the big one as well. And you could take off the Class logos and make it like, I don't know, 10 different logos, or you can debrand it, make it different colors. Header trailer comes with it. He was just kind of talking about that, and he shared the fail certificate as well right here. I think it was the Class, then it was the Lizard, now it's back to Class again, but there's no numbers on it this time because it's not just that one, it's this one as well. Probably nobody's going to use the smaller one.
It's just how many rows? The smaller one is that a 12 row? I can't see it from the picture, but
I don't know. Mr. Marcel, awesome. Like he didn't know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Anyway, so I tried to explain it in the best way that was easy. I'm not sure Hispano was happy about it. But this is the way it is. So if you hear me talk about the Class Choreo header pack, it's back and it's in testing. Hopefully for the last time. We could even see this release next week if everything goes right. And I hope so, because it's super awesome. And I'm doing a corn harvest on Griffin. I'll start planting corn on Monday or Tuesday. You should
do that with the New Holland and just do like 4 rows and do that whole corn harvest that way. I think that'd be much more entertaining.
Look, I used the 18.2 meter honeybee.
Yeah.
It took forever going 24 miles an
with
hour.
The big one. That's the big honeybee, right?
and I was going
Yeah.
fast, and it held a lot. It took forever. Anyway, this is the thing. I don't know if anybody really even cares, but that's the thing.
Well, now you know, like, well, you always get people that are asking, like,
yeah.
why can't we have these ridiculous, like, people that make the crazy mods for PC? Why can't we have these on console? Well, this is how you do it. If you're a mod maker and you want to make something a little bit out of the realms of reality, you have to pair it with something that is completely grounded in reality in a sense, and just bring it over.
Yeah.
And bring that second variant over that's not so realistic. The hashtag realism, I guess.
Yeah.
There's ways to do it. We've seen how guys have done. Now, no one's really pushed the element, I guess, to like ridiculous levels. I don't think still, right? Even like David's truck, it goes double the size. I think it is, right?
Yeah, a little bit more, maybe somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
But
not
like no one's gone to like 1 billion liters of chaff you can fill into this trailer or anything like that. Where on PC we have some of those DjGoHamified mods that are absolutely off the rails that make no sense at all.
Look, I just add zeros, all right?
Yeah, like 5 or 6, maybe 1,000 of them.
There's no reason not to. It lets you do that.
I like to see like the baler that you had, that tosses out the little bales on console.
Oh,
like all of a sudden you hit the bale limit because they're just tossing the bales.
The bale yeeter, I believe.
Oh
is
yeah,
what you're
sorry, I
about to-
didn't say yeeter. Yeah, you're right.
Yeet, yeet, yeet.
See, that'd be pretty funny to see on console because all of a sudden it hits the bail limit and be like, yeah, no, sorry, not working anymore. You're done.
But hashtag realism. Anyway, Glenn's working on some stuff. Did you hear about this? Did you see this?
I did hear about this.
Yeah, so he's redoing this.
Totally reworking this thing.
Man, it's gonna look so much better. Like that's the thing as well, is when mods, we talk about this a lot. When a mod fails and a modder's like, I put so much work into that, but then they turn around and they're like, I could put so much more work into that too. And Glenn's doing it. Super awesome. Hey, Oregon Trees, what's going on, man?
I'm excited for his stuff. I got more his original house, the 1-story with the garage combo. I don't think there's a better house in Farm Sim as far as, especially the mod hub for sure.
No, this is going to be smaller.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
That's the garage over house, right?
Yeah. That's what he was talking about there. You want to talk about a Michigan map for all platforms? The Michigan map for all platforms?
Oh, sorry, I had to cough there. Yeah. Let's talk about Michigan because
well, that's not it.
Might as well.
This is it.
That's Frankenmuth.
Yeah. Might look familiar, might not.
This
sure.
looks extremely familiar.
Maybe just a little bit. Anyway, he's remaking it for all platforms.
It seems like a map that could be. I don't see too many reasons why that map couldn't work on that. Obviously, the town site, the original town site had a bunch of branded buildings that you'd have to change out. But as far as everything else goes, it's a fairly, I don't want to say generic map, but it makes sense it'd be on console.
Yep.
Standard size.
So he's doing it. I know a lot of people wanted it. It's happening. And It's really exciting. So
this was like one of the more popular maps, like the first 6 months of Farm Sim 19. I remember.
Yeah, it was really early.
Yeah, this was the very first mod map I played in Farm Sim 19.
Same.
It's a cool map.
I felt bad because it was PC only.
Yeah, it was. It was a very cool map, though.
Secretly, when I wasn't making videos, I was playing on this map.
I'm not telling anybody in the dark.
Not telling anybody. So one of the really cool things about that map is he's also going to be bringing over the shed pack, which we showed off those barns, is going to be in this. The same ones that are from Frankenmuth 1X. And if you didn't know, he's making a 4X version of Frankenmuth map as well. That's going to be PC only. So be ready for that. However, so you see here, he kind of talked about the 1X version. There is going to be a change to this. So he's changed up the potato textures. He's done a lot of work with root crops, which is super awesome. He's also adding 2 more sheds to the shed pack. Bible ends have been added and reconfigured. You still can't own where the houses are, but you can get pretty close to them. And he's also redone the structure, so the redundant textures are out of there. That's kind of stuff on the backside. So it'll be submitted to Giants hopefully by today, because that would be this week. Talked about this like Monday or Tuesday, I think. He says new save games not required. However, you had to update to 1.6, which came out I think a couple months ago, maybe a month or so ago.
Yeah, it's been a bit now.
And that one did require new game save. So if you haven't updated a Frankenmuth map, go do it. Just do it. Bite the bullet because there's another
done.
update coming that's going to add even more stuff, and you're gonna have you're gonna have to do a new update then as well. That's it, DJ. All right, look, no. I didn't say that. You're reading too much into it. Moving on.
He said it, Taz. He said it.
Let's move on. There's some other stuff. Oxy talked. He was talking. Oh snap!
Wow, look at this guy.
Yeah, hold on. Let's bring that back out real quick. Is that him? Is that the real Mr. Silly P? Someone confirm. He is the moderator. What up, dude?
Nice.
Bit of shitty chat. It's good to see him in here, man. I tell you what, Mr. Silly P, I know you've been having a lot of trouble with internet and dealing with everything. I hope all that's getting sorted slowly but surely. Hope it gets sorted fastly. I mean, I'm not gonna start making up words again because then we'll get in trouble.
Don't do it.
Spills coffee and famous girls wildly. Shut up. Moving on. This week, Oxy, let me come on. Let me be a fangirl. Just let me alone. Oxy posted some more pictures from a new map that he's working on. He says this will be based in Gloucester, UK, and it is going to be fully announced next year.
We're such a long ways out on that.
Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. This is something that wasn't in the original post. Revealed to you next year, which will be for the next Farm Sim game. Well, I don't want to say it, but here you go. Another Oxygen David map that won't be for this game.
But we're like 2 years out.
Or more. I don't know. Anyway, he does a really good job. He's one of the
Oxy,
best.
what are you doing, man? You're killing me here.
He's one of the best for a reason. And he's got some more plans. He did at one point say that he was going to be working on some American maps, and people had asked him about that, and he said that right now he's not going to do it because that's not where his heart lies. And modders make exactly what they want, usually, with a few exceptions out there, and I ain't going to be the one to tell him not to.
It doesn't make sense for, I mean, if you're not into it, then, yeah, don't do it. I agree.
Yep. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. How you doing, Klutch? How's everything going?
Good, man. I'm just making sure the fam, I think, got home just now. So
heck yeah.
Farm Sim guy, I agree 100%, man. The textures look really good on those screenshots, but we're so far away from a new game, Oxygen. You're killing me, man.
FS23 confirmed. No, FS23 is not a real game. Calm down.
23.5, I think, is what we're going to be calling it from now on.
Yeah, I would be shocked. I like Farm Sim 22, but I like Farm Sim 19 as well. I could have gone another year with that.
That makes one of us. I was done. I need more. I needed something new.
You got a lot of new.
I agree. I think we got lots of new, and I think we're at like the sweet spot where we've gone from all the cool stuff we had in 19 is kind of divided itself into 22 now, and I feel like we're caught up. Because I know when we first launched 22, there was a lot of questions about like all the base game. I remember Case, for example. All the Case equipment was like, "Where's the Case stuff in Farm Sim 22? We got nothing."
When they like
and now we're kind of
something like
now
that.
where it's kind of caught up. So I'm actually really happy with who we're right now. I want to see some more maps. Of course, I feel like we haven't had a lot of like the quintessential, like just the must-have Farm Sim 22 maps yet. Like when people ask me what map is the one you have to play on Farm Sim 22, I don't know if I have, especially for all platforms, that map named yet.
Yeah, I'm kind of right there with you. I started playing a new map. I want to make sure it's right. I started playing a new one. I think it's called Spruce Mountain.
Yeah, I've heard of this one.
Yeah.
I don't think I've played it yet.
So I started playing this a couple days ago in the game room, just kind of playing, having fun. I'm playing it on PC, but it starts off with this little farm up here, which doesn't seem like a whole lot, but you get this square field, this field, and this field.
Is there like a rock climbing area up in the northeast section up there? Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, hang on. Like, look at this. I mean, it even shows it off with the 3500 right here. I mean, you got rock crawling, you got all these different cool, fun areas. Like, this is a neat map. And on the outside, you'd look at this and be like, okay, it's a big flat map with a bunch of square fields.
Yep.
And yeah, it it makes it really easy to use workers, but it lets you like kind of have some fun. The one thing I think that a lot of people don't do is just go have a little bit of fun in Farm Sim. And I'm definitely one of those people as well, where I'm just like, farm, 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 do as much as I can. Oh, let's build a farm today. But like, I don't just go grab a truck and have some fun.
Yeah.
And so this map has allowed me to kind of play the way that I want. And I can have some big square fields and plow them together and make these huge, massive, squared off fields just by plowing a row in between. But it's so much that there's a lot of areas around here to just enjoy yourself and have a good time. So yeah, I've kind of wanted to talk about this all week, but if you haven't checked it out, Spruce Mountain Farms, it's for all platforms, maps by Mako. It's got 4.3 rating, and after playing it for the past few days, man, that is so underrated. I've
done a little bit on this map. I did download this one and I actually tried it for a bit. I was actually looking down the south where those round fields are.
Yeah, they're tiny, but they're neat.
Yeah, I was looking at like starting a farm maybe down there. I was trying to figure out a playthrough on how I was gonna set something up on that map. I haven't done anything else with it yet, but it's interesting. It's definitely a different. It feels different than most other maps out there. I have to agree.
No, you're absolutely right. It is just a little bit different. It feels another thing. It uses all the base game assets. I don't know if there's any custom assets on here, but because it does that, it's familiar. And it's kind of plays like a base game map. The base game maps in Farm Sim 22 are good. And this kind of it makes it a little bit more Americanized, makes it a little bit more fun. There's some areas that are like, all right, now that's pretty fun. That's pretty cool. Check it out. And it's undulating terrain as well. Like the bottom of the map is low. Up here, it's higher up. You can like kind of feel a sense of like moving with it. I don't know. It's neat. It might be the most underrated map in Farming Simulator right now, at least for American players.
There's a gravel pit in the mountain.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't been up to that spot.
It's cool. I mean, there's a lot of maps. There's a lot of people that take a lot of time and put a map on Mod Hub. Today's Farm Sim News it ain't even anything about this. I just thought it'd be cool to talk about it. There you go. But what we can do
there's
is
what
talk
DJ's
about,
playing.
Here's another name or another word that we can't say out loud.
Can't say it.
The K brand, the Silage Pack. This is my number one mod this week for all platforms. By the way, these mods are for all platforms, new ones.
I don't know anyone that likes doing silage. A lot of silage, a lot of times. Nobody I know does that at all.
But he has modified these to. He's got the K brand baler. He's got the wrapper that goes on it as well. You kind of see right here. So it's got an extension off the baler that you can put the wrapper back there. There's also over here. You've got a windrow with it as well. This is
not
a
windrower combo.
I don't think it's I think it's just
it's just a windrower. It's just a windrower. Okay.
But this little thing that's not included with it. It's cool, but it ain't good. This is the windrow right here.
Okay.
So, but it's really cool because like you could do all of this. You can auto load if you really want to. It's got some lights on it as well. It's got huge chunker tires as well. I don't know if you can see them in here or not, but there's like massive chunkers on all of the pieces. You can change the colors up. It's so cool. It kind of it reminds me. All right, do you remember Farming Simulator 17? There was just stupid, crazy PC mods, like ridiculous.
Yeah, I remember a few of the things out there, but like, what are we talking about?
I don't remember, but like, I was an Xbox player. I don't know. But like I would watch Dagoin videos and he would have like an unrealistic day of the week where he would do unrealistic videos. And it was so cool watching. I'd be like, man, I'm never going to be able to do anything like that. And this mod reminds me of something like that.
It starts to bring it around full circle. I agree with you 100%, right?
Yeah. And also if you want to,
players will have that as an option.
If you want to know how to really push the limits of your game with this, I'm sure Driver 53 is going to do something if he hasn't already. So keep an eye out on his channel. He's in chat with us right now. Go subscribe to him because if you play on console, he makes videos on PS5. I know he does PC stuff as well.
Yep.
But he kind of pushes everything his content towards console players, and he does some really neat like cheaty stuff that's legit. It's cool. All right,
everybody can do.
Moving on. Build your own silo.
I haven't seen anything about this at all yet.
My computer didn't work the day this came out, so I didn't get to show it off properly. This has, I think it's like 6 different silos, and then you can see you got different like connections on the top. What this does is you can place down one of these 3 bits right here, which is your silo, and it goes in, and then you can get the discharge pipe right here, and it'll go boop, and you just put it wherever you want, as long as it's close-ish enough by.
So it was what does it do?
And boop.
Oh, okay.
That's so cool, and you have to open it up to use it. Ah! It's so neat.
I'm so excited about it. It makes me laugh.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway, so if you're looking for something maybe a little bit different, tree-mounted silo pipes, Miss Silly P, you would be doing it if you haven't already. Check it out.
Tree mounted.
Wait, hang on. Didn't somebody? Yeah, no, right there it is. I totally missed that. I was like, why is the tree there? All right, I'm just going to keep going.
Oh, man.
Check it out.
That's awesome.
Next one is the small tender package. A dog face.
Huh.
You seen this? Have you heard about this?
I have not heard about this, but I like where we're going with this.
So this has, I believe that's the base game truck from 19, if I remember correctly. So it's got
like 19's
that.
truck.
You've got a modified AB tanker. It's obviously an AB tanker.
Yep.
You've got a modified version of a seed tender over here, which is just a regular auger. But you've got different designs that you can put on the side of the truck. You've got a fuel tanker that is detachable if you want to.
This is cool, though.
Yeah, and it's for all platforms. They did have a version of this for PC and Mac players, which had some branded, some like copyright branded stuff on the side. But this is neat, and also comes with a silo that you can put beside it as well.
I'm already thinking of some ideas for this.
So you've got a truck, you've got 2 trailers, you got a liquid silo. That's kind of cool. You make them all match and stuff.
That's awesome. No, these are great mods.
It's neat. I tried to do, because there wasn't really a lot of mods that came out this week, if I'm honest. So I was trying to all right, what are the neat ones? What are the really cool, neat?
What's a bit different, right? Like this is original, right? This little pack.
Yeah.
You get them all in one go, and all of a sudden you got these. You're like, this is one of the ones I always find is interesting when guys include these little packs like this, because you might not even notice. Like you might see it in the store and like, oh yeah, I'll download this. This looks kind of cool. There's one thing in here. You end up downloading it, and you end up going through it afterwards. You're like, hey, wait a minute, where did I get all this stuff from? And you're like, oh yeah, I got to use all this now too. Cool.
And if you're playing on Elm Creek, look at this, Elm Creek Farm. Look at that. How neat is that? That's just kind of cool.
I like it.
So that's kind of where the super unique stuff ends. We got a new tractor today. Massey Ferguson 5S. So we got a modified version of the 5S, but you could change it up a bunch of different colors. And this is kind of neat because you could change up the rims.
Colors. You and your colors. You kill me with your colors.
I like colors, man. Leave me alone.
I know you do. You kill me.
You could change the rims. Of course, the wheels themselves, you can change those to everything you can think of. You've got colors for the main body. You've got colors for the top. I think I may actually show my video to show this.
You might as well. I mean, we can click on the ads too when we're watching, right?
I don't know. I've got YouTube Premium.
Oh yeah, you don't have to worry about that. So
yeah. Oh, go back. There we go. So in here.
Yep.
Let's see if I can find. See if this will even work. Come on.
Are you trying to run off my internet right now?
No, I got a bunch of stuff open right now. And I'm just not sure. It's like, hey, you're streaming, right? I'm surprised I haven't got a notification with that yet. There's a ton of customization options on here. See if I can fast forward to where it actually shows all the colors. But so there's a bunch of options. There's a bunch. It's like 22 slots on consoles.
That's crazy.
So you've got the full color palette for your main color. I don't remember what color I chose. White, sure. Yep. Green.
Mm-hmm.
I think I chose cloth. Yep, there it is. So the next color is what blew my mind. This was the design color. So you could choose whatever, and it changes the stripe on it, the cabin,
weird.
Everything. How cool is that?
I mean, you can sure customize things, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of the coloring for a Massey, but hey.
Yeah, but like you could do whatever color you want. Like if K-Bot could pick his own colors, like he'd be
all
having
I'm
a field
picturing
day
is
right
Trucker Matsy with his tractors on now, and then this will be one tractor we're not putting on a server for Matsy. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's
Can't
crazy.
remember what color I put here.
Yeah.
I think it was orange. Yeah, so it was like, yeah, it looks like a Ninja Turtle.
Which was the blue Ninja Turtle? Leonardo, is that right?
I don't know. They're all painters, as far as I know. Moving on.
That's not.
The last number 5 on the all-platform new ones this week is this guy from GNFS. We talked about.
And I was
this
just complaining we didn't have enough cases at launch 22. Now we do.
This has This has the regular case Magnum and the AFS Connect in it.
Yep.
So 2 mods. You change the rim colors. You change the main color, not to a bunch of different stuff, red, black, and the wheels are like 2 or 3 different colors as well. You got weights, 3-point. You got different beacons. I think that's about it. You got rice wheels if you want to do that. But if you don't, like, woohoo, you can put whatever wheels on here you want. They've even got all
chunky wheels in that back, that last one.
Chonk.
Look at those things. Huh. Weird.
Nice, Alexander. But it's cool. But they just kind of added a bunch of customization to both these models. So we got the model from 19, the model from 22. You've got dudes with beards that are sharing seats inside. I mean, it's got it all.
Dudes with beards that are sharing seats inside.
Yeah, look at that. 2 dudes with beards.
Oh man. Okay.
I added some PC only mods today.
You took care of it because I haven't been around. I like it.
I got 5 of them actually.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
First one's not new; it's an update. The Kubota passenger extension. However, check this out. All right, we got to go down.
Keeps on getting better, guys.
So, change log 1.1. They've added passenger support to the Valtra Q series.
Okay.
The T series. Passengers can't enter these vehicles when vehicles being operated in the reverse driving position, so don't turn it around. They've added passenger support to the no buts, nope.
No. What can you turn it around when people are already in it?
That's not what it says. I don't know. Added passenger support to the Vermeer Baylor that got things done more efficiently. They also added passenger support to the Aero Grape Liner DLC.
All right.
And they've added a new AI passenger feature, which is in single player. And new settings have been added to the game settings screen to allow passenger support to be adjusted. And something new with the XML. I'm not really sure what that one is. Moving on.
Just update it. You want it. If you play any multiplayer, even if you don't now, you got single player stuff you can do with it too.
Yes, you do.
Download it.
Take it easy, Cock Pop. Love you, dude.
Stay goggle.
Wrapped round bells.
Rounder
Wrapped round bells. So it replaces the look of the default bells. You don't have to do anything. Just install the mod. It works for wrapped 125, 150, and 180 centimeter round bells. They say the goal is to add a more immersive experience for players who rely on baling grass. You can enable this mod in any existing or new game save. And if you decide you don't like the look, you can roll back to the default look by disabling the mod.
There you go.
And it's from Ola Haldor.
So I'm kind of confused on what this exactly does. It just makes them more round.
Yeah, look at that.
So it's got like soft edges on it.
Yeah, rounder.
Okay. Does it affect the rollability, I wonder, at all? Like, is it just a graphic thing, or does it actually change the way the hitboxes are at all? What do you think?
Rounder, regular, realistic shape after the bell's been wrapped.
Doesn't help. That doesn't really answer my question.
Yeah, but I told you something.
Yeah, but when you move your lips, it doesn't really mean that's the answer we want to listen to or talk about. I mean,
moving on. We got the animal input extension. So this is kind of neat because this enables the possibility to use animals as inputs for productions.
Yep. Okay, I did see. I read this one yesterday.
And so far, there's one from the same modder. It's the horse training facility. And you can, so it's really neat because you could supposedly take your horses here, but it creates brand new horses, as far as I could tell. Like input is horse.
Yep.
You can buy it, and then you just feed them, and then you sell them. And every horse is 2,000 liters. I know this.
I just
Look,
I don't know about this one though. Like I was reading, I was trying to read it and understand it. I'm like, what? But why? But
I had to piddle around a little bit. So basically, this means you don't have to. All right, so take everything that sucks about doing horses in farm sim.
Yeah.
And this just
makes it all more sucky. Is that what I'm understanding?
No, they're 2,000 liters. How is that bad?
Because that's not how you measure horses.
What am I gonna use my hands? Sorry, that wasn't. Somebody's gonna be like, "Wow." I'm just gonna back up anyway. Yeah, the horses are fake.
I know. Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
you don't have to ride
want
them.
the horses for their farm. They want to have them so they're the horses on their farm. They're not leaders of horses.
Right. Well, they're leaders of horses now. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. Nobody asked you. Also, this is where you sell them, not ride them. So you just pull in here and you actually unload them, and they just poof disappear.
Huh. All right. Fair enough. You know what? Not whatever. It's all good. That just makes me. I don't understand it. I guess I may have to mess with this more, and maybe I can figure out something that makes more sense to me. But the description of this mod makes no sense to me.
Well, it works exactly the way that it says. You just give it. Oh no, that's how it works. Toyota Bandeirante, Brazil.
Ooh, nice, nice Spanish there, DJ. Yeah,
thanks,
you're rolling your R's. You're doing good.
Yeah. Saying it like an American normally would. Anyway, there's a Toyota Brazil. Yep. The all-platform version hasn't released yet, though, which is really weird. I don't think it has anyway. Has it?
The Lizard, they call it the Lizard Brazil, don't they?
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, this is out for PC players. If you want it, here's a Toyota. Go for it.
Oof. I'm still curious about that. So it's a glue factory, yeah, basically, later. I'm still a little lost on, like beforehand, like in 19, could you have a Toyota in the mod hub at all, even for PC?
They had a Toyota and a Lizard one there as well.
Was there a Toyota one last time? Okay, I didn't think there was. I thought that was like only 22 now. We've been seeing like Ford and I thought it was all Lizard. I could be wrong. I'm usually wrong.
I'm a sleepy. I used to have a 3.9 liter V8. How much horsepower does a 2,000 liter horse put out? Oh man.
Well, that's one way to think about it.
Yeah, it is. Oh boy.
Anyways, I'm curious. It's just a weird. It feels like there's a lot more brands in the PC version this year than there was in 19, from what I remember.
We changed the border. Like, granted, we've only done 3 shows in the past month and a half, actually. So
that's been a little bit lacking.
Also, we're not doing the show next week.
Why not?
Yeah, I got tickets to go see a movie.
Oh wow! I'm going to see a movie. We can't do a show.
I mean, we could do
11
a show.
o'clock in the morning, right?
It starts at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
So we could actually.
Hang on a second. I'm going to be at Kubota Connect next week. We can talk about this right now, actually.
Oh, let's talk. All right. Right now seems like a good time. Let's talk about this. Let's change the screen.
Let me just take a look here. What day is it? So on Thursday, we could do the Farm Sim show.
Thursday's my video game day.
What does that mean?
It means I don't play.
DJ, you're a YouTuber.
Quit. Back away from the screen. I don't like the way this is getting.
DJ, you're a YouTuber.
Like
Every day is a video game day.
It's the day I play other video games. Not on screen. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Maybe we can have you come hang out virtually at Kubota Connect on Thursday for half an hour.
I like the way you changed the wording on that, and I like that I'm more pleased with it. Yes, sure, we'll figure that out. Moving on. That's kind of it. There was no good third-party mods that came out this week, at least according to me, because I didn't look.
I did not look this week. I have to be honest, guys. I've been busy. I haven't been around.
Yep, so he's been doing something. What kind of videos you got this weekend?
So actually, we're getting set for Kubota Connect going on Monday.
Mhm.
I can't remember the dates. Anyways, so while we're down there, we're doing we should be live pretty much the whole time. And during that time, we're setting up the Kubota Ranch. Since it's all Kubotas down there, we're setting up a new playthrough while we're down there that we'll be playing off and on throughout the time. So what I've done is I've built the farm for that. So we're ready to go once we go down there. The farm's already built. It's going to be on Elm Creek, so it's going to be base game farm sim with giants, of course.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got the Kubota Ranch set up, and I've got a video based on me building up the ranch and what we're going to be doing for the most part. So it should be fun. Video should be coming out this weekend, though.
I don't have anything half that cool.
Nothing that cool, eh?
No, that
I
sounds
actually
awesome.
out-cool you for the weekend for once?
You always do.
Yes!
I don't have 3 videos coming out tomorrow like I did last Saturday, so there's that. It's been a long week, man. 3 on Saturday, 2 Sunday, 3 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 2 yesterday, 4 today.
Nice.
It's been a lot of work.
Busy. I've only done 2 videos this whole week, but they've been real life farming videos, and they're
pretty cool.
You guys should definitely go check them out if you haven't seen them yet already.
Yeah, your short popped off.
It did, Mike. I'm surprised. The videos haven't been doing well. I was not expecting them to do well, let's be honest. It's not my usual content. I get it. But the short, like, let me just take a look here. Because we had like 20,000 views already on it. It was just like earlier this week. Let's just double check. Refresh YouTube's. Where is it? Of course I can't find it because that'd be too easy. Short. There it is. 20,000, 21,000 views. There you go. Craziness. You guys are awesome. Anyways, it was all of 10 seconds, mind you, and I'm sure.
I love that you sent me. You were like, "Why has this got 100? Was it 20, 130?
It was 143% view ratio on it."
And you didn't tell me which video it was. You just sent that to me. I was like, you're doing really good. It's like, is YouTube broken? I was like, oh no, that's the short. Yeah, I watched that twice.
Yeah, it's 123% view ratio right now on that video, which is hilarious.
It's good. It's really good. It also shows how good he is at farming. Looks like K-Bot took over.
I got nothing. On that. Yeah, so anyways, we've check out the real life farming videos. We've been here for the last week. We're heading out tomorrow. But that's all done. No more real life stuff. It's raining here, so we couldn't get back in the fields. And then next week we're at Kubota Connect, which is their AGM, their Kubota. I think it's their 50th year conference. We're on the show floor. We're hanging out, Kermit and I from Giants, and we're playing Farm Sim and introducing most of their sales guys and their reps don't know what the heck Farm Sim is. So we've got some like bale challenges. We've got some kiosks with Farm Sim playing on them. They're gonna be able to come up and play. We're gonna have our setup with the Kubota Ranch I'm setting up. We'll be doing that live, and hopefully we can kind of show you guys, like, as the people come up to play the bale stacking stuff or whatever we have for like a challenge, or they can play Farm Sim on the kiosk. We can kind of show you guys them playing. I'm not sure if we can get you guys to connect in. If I'm trying to figure out if we can get like multiplayer going at all with any of this stuff, because I think it'd be fun to have like them like trying to do like a bale stacking challenge and like bring some from the community. And, okay, you're going to challenge this guy, and you guys are going to compete at the bales and see, like, because people that know how to play Farm Sim, obviously, by comparison to someone who's just like, what is this? Just to see what it's like. I think it'd be kind of funny.
That would be a lot of fun.
We'll see if it can happen. I don't even know if we can stream yet. I have no idea what the internet quality is going to be down in Dallas. But stay tuned to the channel. I'll be posting as I get out there. So it should be fun though.
It's gonna be a good time. I got Griffin, Indiana episodes tomorrow morning and Sunday morning. This week in Farm Sim review on Sunday.
I need to get back into Griffin. How many hours you got in Griffin now?
Not as many as you would expect, but I'm kind of getting stuff done pretty quickly as well. I don't do really anything off screen. So, yeah, just trying my best on that one. But it's funny because I built up the entire area as well. I built up the whole farm and everything, and even the fields have kind of flattened out an area and built on, made a huge one. Oh goodness, what is he doing in here? Yeah, just trolling as usual. Bell stacking challenge. Is DJ still that bad at? All right, look, if you gave me an Xbox controller, I might be half as good as you instead of just looking like an absolute noob
I have to give 53 a shot on this one as well. You know what? I did try this in our last live stream. If you go back and watch the last live stream, I started stacking a bunch of bales on a truck manually because I was determined to do like, 20 of them. And I got it all looking pristine, had like 2 bales left to put on. And 4B Gaming and Trucker Matthew decided to run around in a TLX, and all of a sudden I could just hear like the TLX coming by. I'm like, wait a minute, what's that noise? And you turn around just to see that truck run straight into all the bales I just finished. That's why nobody stacks bales right there.
I think the last time I was almost ready to rage quit Farming Simulator was in 19 when we did the Best Driver in Farm Sim Challenge. And Trucker Matsy just went by and just blew all the bells up.
Yeah, that's about right.
I remember we were streaming. I was like, oh, if we weren't streaming right now. What's up, Tony? I was so mad. I was so mad. Still haven't forgot about that Trucker Matsy.
Yeah, he sounds like he's pretty bitter. I mean, I was a little bitter still too, but I'm over it now.
Oh, wait, I'm helping him on a recording tomorrow morning.
Ooh, there you go. Go check out Trucker Matthew's video later on this weekend, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to have to write a sticky note for myself later on. Mess with Trucker Matsy.
Well, do you need to write a sticky note for that? Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I don't think we have anything else to go over.
Yeah, it was really...
Nothing else?
Yeah, it's kind of a boring-ish overall week. I mean, not boring.
Man, I had a great week. I didn't look at Farm Sim at all, though.
Thanks, J Turk.
Klutch mess with some real big farming equipment in real life. Go check out the videos. Seriously, I broke stuff.
He did break stuff. He did break stuff. I'm trying to see if I can pull it up real quick. Oh, here's that short.
Look at that. He's so handsome.
Yeah.
You can't hear a thing though. There's no audio.
You can see K-Bot barely hiding back there in the corner, being like, or
got him.
All right, I think that's.
I'm excited to see more on that. I'm gonna have to harass Kermit next week on it. Maybe you guys will get a sneak peek if you check into the live streams. We'll harass Kermit next week about all the DLC. Anyways.
There you go. All right, I think that's it for today. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks for joining Farm Sim Show. Oh, I am gonna have to sing it again. It is. We were a little bit early today, but kind of right on par. It's fun. It was a good time.
All right.
Maybe maybe next week we'll figure out what day we're gonna do the show on, because I definitely need to go see The Rock being a jerk as a superhero. So it was the only time I could get out of the house. Leave me alone. I'm busy all next weekend. Nope, Klutch just froze.
All right, man.
There he is. Hey!
I'm here. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here.
All right, you want to tell everybody bye?
Bye. DJ, sing it.
I'm just waiting.
Oh no, I gotta do the thing again. Damn it, I forgot about this.
That's a bit. Hey.
So close. You guys have no idea how close he is to actually singing it.
Show, baby. Sim show.
Hey!
It's gone. There's no refresh.
Hey! Come on. No. My voice is gone. No. There you go. Look at that background.
I got no voice out here. Nothing.
Let's just get out of here.
Hey guys, have a good week. We'll see you next time.